Check. I've been waiting forever to actually just record this, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And if I use it, I used it, and if I don't, we'll, do this again another time. Hey everyone, it's been a while since I did a talking to camera video. I've been making videos for a while, and I have noticed that I've kind of become stuck into kind of this box, this sports, football, videography box, which is great. I still love football. I'm still going to be shooting it. It's still one of my favorite things to shoot. But this past season, I shot over 30 football games, which, let me tell you, is too many. I've been editing them. I've been editing them. Jesus, how do you say that? I've been editing them nonstop since the end of the football season, I should say. And frankly, I'm a bit burnt out from it. So I'm gonna try a couple of new things. Plus, creating football videos wasn't necessarily why I got into making videos. I want to be a filmmaker. I want to make movies. I want to tell narrative stories. And frankly, sports was kind of my easy, most accessible route into that, which sounds insane now because that's a whole career track in itself, but I can talk about that in another video. So, after many months of consuming as much YouTube as a human brain can possibly handle, and trying to figure out what the magic formula is to come up with more ideas and create more meaningful videos, I think I figured it out. Every single person that I have listened to that has given any kind of advice on content creation or just making more meaningful things has simply said just start. So this is what this is. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to start. Now, I'm not really sure what that means or what that necessarily looks like, but that is kind of the point. I'm just starting out after all. So my hope is to kind of shoot some stuff during the week, shoot some things that aren't sports related or are a little bit out of my comfort zone, or just try to come up, with a good composition and a good shot and see what I can make at the end of the week or 2 weeks or whenever it is I'm going to be posting. I'm glad that I view social media as more of a place to store my work as opposed to a place to I don't even know what people think of social media nowadays. But YouTube was always the one that I thought was really interesting because I felt like it was a more meaningful place. You could actually tell long-form stories, you could do long-form videos, and I don't know, it was always something that I thought was really interesting. I mean, if you look back at my old YouTube videos on my channel, it's like I started out vlogging, so it's like this is very familiar to me, and it's kind of fun to get back to basics. I mean, like I said, I am just starting out, so I don't know what this looks like. I kind of view this as just an opportunity to keep myself accountable, to create things that are outside of the sports realm. Like I said, I shot 30 football games this season. I'm still editing those. I still have a ton of those in my editing backlog, but I also want to be able to change paces and do other things and showcase other things that I'm able to do. Plus, I'm hoping that me kind of just forcing myself to create will help me come up with more ideas and help me to just kind of make more things. And we'll see where that leads. Basically, my goal is to shoot some pretty images, practice some cinematography stuff, practice some storytelling stuff. Maybe I'll talk to camera, maybe I won't. We'll see where I go with that. But basically, my plan is to try to just create a little more consistently. I don't have a set schedule at the moment. Maybe I'll find one through the process, but I don't have one right now. And honestly, I've kind of enjoyed focusing my efforts into making something more creative than just doom scrolling on social media. But I've got a whole other video that I think I'm going to try and talk about that a little bit, because honestly, it's been pretty spectacular. That's all I got. I don't really have a name for the series yet, so if anyone has any names for that, feel free to drop some in the comments. If you have anything you'd like me to talk about, drop it in the comments as well. I don't really have a plan for this. Like I said, I'm just going to be kind of making these up as I go. So thanks for watching. That's all I got. So hopefully I'll see you on the page, and we'll see where it goes from there. See ya.